We're going to try and wrap up this evening as quick as we can, because I know people want to get home to watch the Mets game. Hopefully it's not the best game of the season for them. My name is Karfunkel. I am a proud parent of a 10th grader, and I know that all of you have a tremendous decision to be made this upcoming over the next couple of months. And it's a very trying and difficult decision that you're going to have to make. I was just speaking with someone in the lobby, and he mentioned to me something very interesting. He said that a friend of his was having to make a decision on where he was going to be sending his son to yeshiva, and he was also marrying off his daughter that same week. He said it was easier for the shidduch than it was to make a decision where his son was going to be going to yeshiva. As a parent, this is my third child that entered into high school 2 years ago, and it was very difficult for us to figure out where he's going to be going. So many different choices out there. But we tried to figure out where the right balance was. We wanted a very strong Limudei Kodesh program, so that way as he goes through high school and he enters either into college or goes to Eretz Yisrael, he'll have a very strong Limudei Kodesh background. And we also wanted to make sure that he was not going to be a strain on society and have a good secular education and be able to make something of himself and provide for his family. Those two facets are not so easy to find in the Jewish school program. And then the third facet that we were looking at was the balance in between, where the kids need to have some fun. It's a very long day for our young men that are entering into high school. They've got a very long program in the morning, they've got a very long program in the evening, and they have to have some outlet here as well. So we wound up deciding on Heichal HaTorah because of the very strong Limudei Kodesh program, where the Rebbeim are fantastic. I mean, I don't want to re-enter school because I had enough in the past, but if I was to do this all over again, I would like to see myself in this type of an environment, because the Rebbeim here are outstanding. They know each Talmud, they know his strengths, his weaknesses, his characteristics, and it's very difficult to find that in any yeshiva. Rabbi Skolnick, is a sweetheart. He lives a few blocks from my house. But he's a terrorist when it comes to playing on the basketball court. Reminds me of Brother Marcus in Staten Island. If anyone's from Staten Island, thank you, Abby. And we have the afternoon program, which is also very integral to our children. And at the end of 12th grade, God willing, which we're getting up to our 12th graders hopefully in a year or so, they'll hopefully be graduating with a tremendous amount of credits towards college. It's very important, as a parent, to make sure that each and every one of you take a look at, what you want out of your school. And we're so fortunate that if you're coming from Muncie, it's a 40-minute ride. If you're coming from Passaic, depending on if Rabbi Skolnick's driving, it's anywhere between 20 or 5 minutes. And if you're coming from other parts, Teaneck is not so far away. The children get to come home every night, which is a big plus, so you can keep your close eye on them. It's a fantastic situation for our kids, and a fantastic school. I wanted to give a shout out to Bobby Steckler, who is in charge of the cooking club. My son came home with a blueberry pie, and I'm happy to say that the next morning, everyone that ate it was still alive. And, people actually asked for the recipe, so I understand she's out of the country, so hopefully she's getting a videotape of this, so she'll pay me later. But she gets a tremendous shout out. There's so many outside programs that go on here. I actually had to pick up my son just to give you a quick, cute idea of what has transpired here. He wasn't feeling well. I pulled him to the parking lot. Rav Steck was standing out there with a grill and 3 boys cooking burgers in the middle of the day. Where were you when I was in high school? The bottom line here is that you have a fantastic yeshiva here. A yeshiva where I am so happy with the Rebbeim here take everything that you say sincerely to their heart. They really want to hear from all the parents that children are in the school, parents that are not necessarily ready to get into the school yet. They're constantly tweaking the programs. It's not many yeshivas you find out there that are constantly tweaking the programs from one year to the next. The teachers are outstanding here. You will not find a finer yeshiva, especially that your kids don't have to dorm in, than Heichal HaTorah. I definitely give it my seal of approval. You can ask for a Steckler for my phone number if you'd like to call me privately. I only charge $9.95 an hour, so don't worry, but all kidding aside, I would be happy to speak with each and every one of you. We're beyond thrilled with the yeshiva. They put it, every day, each rabbi, each teacher here does not leave anything undone. They put it all out on the table for you and your children. So I hope that you make the right choice for your children. I hope that Heichal HaTorah will allow your children to enter into the yeshiva. And I wish you all much hatzlacha in your choices. Have a great evening.